Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to give you an update on the Ministry of Transport and the Minister of Transport. Now, I'm not sure if a lot of people realize this, but Audley has been removed as Minister of Transport. He's no longer the Minister of Transport. Darrell Vaz is now the Minister of Transport. The cabinet was reshuffled. I think it was the end of May, probably about a week or two ago, and Audley was removed as the Minister of Transport. He's actually no longer in the cabinet, and there were a few other changes, but we're not a political channel, so we're just going to focus on the ones that have to do with transport, because Ministry of Transport has a lot to do with the roads in Jamaica. So the Ministry of Transport and Mining is no more. They have reshuffled it, and transport is now in the Ministry of Science, Energy, Telecommunication, and Transport. So 4 very big portfolios now make up that ministry. And Darrell Vaz is the minister and J.C. Hutchinson is the state minister. So on the internet, the websites have not even been updated yet. But the cabinet has been reshuffled. And I think it was like the 22nd or the 23rd of May, all of this was done. I'm assuming it was done with immediate effect. So that's the latest update on the Ministry of Transport and the Transport Minister. Now, the NWA, the National Works Agency, is still in the Ministry of Economic Growth. I'm not sure if that ministry has a new name now, but it's not under the Transport Ministry's portfolio. NWA, that's the National Works Agency, they are responsible for the main roads in Jamaica and the bridges. They have all the technical expertise in terms of building roads, and they're basically the place to go to when it comes on to roads in Jamaica. But they're not in the Transport Ministry, they are in the Ministry of Economic Growth. Now, that isn't a new change under this cabinet reshuffle. It was, NWA was in that ministry from the beginning of the year. I think from this current administration came to power, it has been like that, maybe even before, but I just found it a bit interesting that the NWA was not in the Transport Ministry. Water Commission is also in the Ministry of Economic Growth. And the reason why I highlight those two is because of the roads. Now, Water Commission has to dig up the roads to lay pipes, and when a new road is being done, Water Commission has to go in and lay the pipes. For example, Lady Musgrave Road, they are extending it from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. Water Commission is now laying pipes so that after the road is finished, they don't have to dig it up. Spanish Town Road, same thing. Spanish Town Road is being rehabilitated, and the first phase was for Water Commission to go in and lay the pipes, and then the second phase is for NWA to resurface the road. Not very sure what's going on with that project. Okay. Alright guys, so let us know what you think about these changes to the Ministry of Transport and also the change in the minister. Now, as you can see, the first part of Mandela Highway, that's where the video started. Very nice road. And this section hasn't been rehabilitated yet. It's to be rehabilitated under the Greater Infrastructure Development Program, but that hasn't started yet. And the first part where the video started was rehabilitated under the Major Infrastructure Development Program. Excellent projects: Barbican Road, Constant Spring Road, Hagley Park Road, all those modern looking roads in Jamaica done under that project, including the first part of Mandela Highway. So I don't know if this change in the setup of the Ministry of Transport has to do with the fact that the Greater Infrastructure Development Program has not started yet. I don't know if you guys, let us know what you think as to why all these. First of all, let us know what you think about the changes, and then second, why you think these changes came about. I am just assuming that the delay in the Greater Infrastructure Development Program might have something to do with it. Now, another thing to note, which could be related to this change in the setup of the ministry, is the SPARK program, which is a $40 billion program to rehabilitate the roads in Jamaica. Now, when the project was originally announced some months ago or weeks ago, it was said that the SPARK program was to rehabilitate the community roads, which are in a terrible state. And recently, an update was given on the SPARK program, and a list of roads came out that were to be rehabilitated. And the list was main roads like Old Hope Road, Mountain View Avenue, roads that you wouldn't really consider community roads. So I was a bit surprised at the list. I thought it would be neighborhood roads, like in the actual neighborhoods, but the list came out, and I'm sure it wasn't a complete list because they said 2,000 roads were going to be rehabilitated in that program. The list was probably less than 100 that came out. So maybe the community roads are going to be done as well, but I just found it very interesting that that new update that came out about the SPARK program didn't mention community roads. It just says roads now. So I don't know if that has something to do with the change in the Ministry of Transport, meaning maybe that project has changed now. I don't know, but we'll keep you guys updated, and I'd love to get your feedback as to what you think about the changes in the minister and the change up in the ministry itself, being part of science, energy, telecommunication, and transport. I mean, those are some big portfolios. Not sure. Energy is clearly a massive portfolio. So not sure which portfolio will get the majority of the attention. I'm sure energy might get more than transport. But let us know what you think about that, and also what you think about the Greater Infrastructure Development Program not being started yet, and what seems to be a change in the SPARK program. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.